Lee, thank you so much for joining us here today. Give our viewers an introduction to Sparton and some of your projects.
Well, you're very welcome. I'm happy to be here. Sparton is a TSA venture-listed junior resource company that's been around for many, many years, since the 1930s, in fact. And we've been involved in a number of various types of mineral exploration programs around the world. Currently, our focus is on two things. We're a minority owner of a very large battery manufacturer for vanadium-related flow batteries for the energy storage industry, and we have a high-grade gold project in northern Quebec, just east of Val-d'Or, in the heart of the Val-d'Or gold mining area.
So you've got gold and vanadium. What's the focus for the company right now?
Well, the focus right now is the vanadium, clearly, because we actually have an asset that manufactures very large flow batteries using vanadium as the commodity that makes them work. But our gold project in Val-d'Or is a Canadian-based project. We've always been involved in metals and minerals of one kind or another, including gold historically. And so we've tried to provide a bit of a balance of our offshore asset interest in our work and what we're doing domestically.
Talk to us a bit about vanadium, because I don't know that it's something that's terribly on the radar of a lot of investors. What is it? What are you mentioned battery production, so what are some of the uses and where is it found?
Well, I think if you ask anybody what vanadium is, probably 99% of the people will say they don't know. But vanadium's main use, it's the most commonly used and widely used alloying metal for steel, for structural steel. So this building, for instance, is being held up by vanadium alloy structural steel. And about 90% of the use around the world is for that at the moment. But vanadium also chemically is a very useful metal for the application for large-scale storage batteries, because you can store electricity in a vanadium solution almost for an unlimited period of time, and you can charge and discharge these batteries hundreds of thousands of times. And they provide a footprint that can be used for tying into renewable energy like wind or solar, because wind and solar don't work if there's no sun and there's no wind. So you store the electricity and discharge it when those things are not working. And also you can charge these batteries at low electricity rates at night, for instance, discharge them into your operation industrially during the day, and you save the money on the change in the price that you have to pay. So they're very, very useful, and they're being employed more and more now as renewable energy and energy storage are becoming very, very much flavors of the day.
And Lee, you were saying you've got some pretty big name investors interested in the company. Tell us a bit more about that.
Our majority partner in the battery manufacturing business is a company controlled by the Robert Friedland interests, and it's called HPX Techco, and they were the investor that acquired control of the battery manufacturer, and we have the minority interest there, and we work closely with them on that company. And in fact, in China, where the factory is based, we are in the process of evaluating a large number of very high-grade vanadium deposits that we would hope in the future would be feedstock for the vanadium that makes these batteries work.
So what's on the agenda? What can shareholders look forward to in 2018?
Well, right now we're actually drilling our gold property in Val-d'Or. We're onto our second hole. We have interesting looking material in the first one. Results should be coming out in 2 to 3 weeks. But on the vanadium side, I'm just waiting for our partners in China to approve the budget and work program on one of the very high-grade properties that we've become involved in. We have a letter of intent on that. And that should be coming in the next day or two, and then we'll, of course, announce that and get on with the work program. And that will involve drilling and metallurgical testing, mine planning, etc., things like that. So there's some news coming, very positive things, and we're hoping that through this year we'll be able to have some success on both fronts.
Lee, thank you so much for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thank you.